Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Hamel Outdoors. Today, it is Sunday. Me and the girlfriend here are just doing some pleasure fishing, and my task for today is teaching her how to use one of these. She's never used one before. She's intimidated by them, but I got a couple tricks to show you guys to kind of teach the beginners. And yeah, the point is for today is just go out, catch some fish, teach her how to use a bait caster. We're in a fishery close to my hometown. This is my first time on this body of water of the season. It's not overly green, but it is still green. Water conditions cloudy, so you know, your chatterbaits, your spinner baits, stuff like that is what we're going to be throwing. I'm going to try some deep stuff, try some shallow stuff, and just have a good time and enjoy the night. So guys, tip number one I'm going to give you guys for teaching beginners how to use a bait caster is obviously turn the mags absolutely to max, so to decrease the opportunity to backlash. So there we go, it's on full max. And then another little tip and trick here is electrical tape. Okay, now you're probably wondering, Carson, what the heck are you doing with electrical tape? So what I like to do is I take, I don't know, 20 to 30 yards of line out of the spool here, then put a piece of electrical tape on it to prevent backlashing the entire spool. So if the person who is using it and learning, if they happen to do backlash, is the only backlash, you know, that 20 or 30 yard line versus the whole spool, because I'm sure you guys do know if you backlash a bait caster pretty bad, the whole spool goes, and then it's just, you know, you sit there on the back of the boat, not fishing, trying to figure out the backlash, how to get it out in the, and then it takes out your time on the water. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys when I'm all done. Ripped a little piece off of electrical tape here. Got the rod, the spool I should say. We got about 20 to 30 yards of line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it just on the spool like so, kind of make sure it sticks, and then slowly kind of stick it down and then retrieve it. It's kind of a pain, but it'll, yeah, kind of looks like that. I know it looks kind of janky, but hopefully it prevents Emily here from backlashing the entire spool. All right guys, we're starting up shallow. Was just something right off the axis that intrigued me a little bit, so decided I might as well give her a shot. Emily's figuring out the bait caster. I gave her some little pointers on it. She's throwing a spinner bait, so the water's fairly murky, so I'm just trying to figure something out. And my goal today is for her to catch a bass. She hasn't caught a bass yet all summer, so hopefully we can get a bass for her today. That'd be pretty sweet. At least it's my goal, at least. Other than that, just out enjoying the evening. Make sure to stay tuned until the end of the video. I got some news to share with you guys. I think you guys will enjoy that, so make sure to watch till the end of this video and you guys will find out what the exciting news is. Yep, that's not a bad first one. Yeah. Okay, so Emmy is getting the hang of the bait caster, so we're gonna click her mags up a little bit here. Turn it about 3/4 wide open, so now she should be able to cast a little bit farther, and then as she get more used to it, we're just gonna keep opening and opening it more. There you go. Let me get the net. Em is hooked up on her first ever bait caster fish on a nice little pike.
That's the first I've ever caught that kind of fish.
Come on, bring him in the net. Oh. Oh boy. Trying to film and get him in the net. Good job. Nice job. What do you think of catching your first fish on the bait caster?
Well, it's very interesting.
Very interesting, she says. That is not a bass, but hey, we'll take it. Proud of you. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay guys, we got the pike in the boat. We took a couple pictures. Em was a little scared of it, but it's first. Is that your first pike ever?
Yeah.
first pike ever in her life she caught. So it was kind of hectic. As you say, I pooped all over the boat, blood all over the boat, cut my hand. That's why the blood, fish was already swam away. But yeah, we're gonna keep fishing, and fingers crossed we can get some big old billy bass in the boat. All right, guys, so we are gonna move spots. We kind of fish this bank from here, from that point all the way to here. It was kind of like marshy, shallow stuff. There was some shade, so I figured there would hold some fish, and it did. I caught the one, then Emmy caught the one pike. So we are gonna move spots. I haven't quite decided if we're gonna go deep or shallow. Definitely somewhere. Yeah, so stay tuned. Possibly we might do some frogging later. I might teach Em how to throw a frog and how to maneuver them, so that might be kind of fun to watch. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys, we are fishing some deeper stuff now. Em is throwing a shaky head. I'm throwing a drop shot. I know we were teaching her to use a baitcaster, but I figured we might as well try deep. We tried shallow, caught a couple, so I figured deep isn't totally off the table since it's kind of late summer and these fish are either going to be real up shallow in the shade or out deeper on some rock weed to hard bottom, soft bottom transition, stuff like that. So kind of fishing it's kind of like a rock to weed transition. It's about 8 to 10 foot of water, so it's not crazy deep, but still does have some depth. So first cast I did get a little nibble, so hopefully Em can catch a bass. So since we're kind of drifting, kind of cast out in front of the boat and then just kind of let yourself drift. Oh wow.
Oh, it's a little crappie.
Caught a crappie. Ow! Yeah, I didn't. I mean, this is a medium light rod and he didn't feel like a whole lot of anything. Come here, guy. You would be surprised how many crappies I catch drop shotting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, not exactly what we're after, but just a little failure. See you later, dude. All right, guys, it is the evening. Time check. It is 6:20. So to me, that is frogging hours. The lake kind of calmed down a little bit. Wind had calmed down, so I'm getting the frogging setup out. I recently just got this rod from Della Bay. Absolutely, just an absolute meat stick. It is a 7.6 heavy. I prefer the heavy fast personally for frogging action. Yeah, as you can see, I've been running these carbon handles all season. Obviously the Superior line with my logo on it. And yeah, I can't say enough things about Della Bay, ladies and gentlemen. They are an absolutely just a stellar company. If you guys are seriously in the rod market for whether it's that's ice fishing, open water, salt water, whatever, go check out my guys at Della Bay. I'll make sure to link them down in the description below. Go check them out.
Hey, it's Mellow.
Frogging didn't quite work out. Got a couple blow-ups, but no fish in the boat. Never really even hooked on any, just a couple hits. So we are gonna go try and flip some docks. I have yet to do that today. I'm trying to find some deeper docks. I have found some docks, but they've been about 1 to 2 foot, and it's not quite what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that that 3 to 6 would be ideal. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys. I switched to a wacky rig just because I enjoy that type of fishing when around docks, and I think it might be a playa in this evening. So hopefully we can catch a few. That'd be nice. At least one, something. Alright guys, stepping out of my comfort zone here. I never throw a buzzbait. A lot of guys tell me I should more, so we're going to put that to the test here, and hopefully I can at least catch 1 or 2 more. It'd be nice. Alright guys, this concludes the episode. Fishing was pretty rough today. Caught the one bass myself, and then Emily caught that pike on the Baitcaster, which I'm super proud of her. Taught her to use a Baitcaster. She was scared to use it, this and that, was intimidated by him, but by the middle of the evening, we got her slinging that spinner around pretty good. So we'll keep working at her. So yeah, if you guys are teaching anybody new, remember to crank them mags up and then put a little piece of tape on the spool. Emily never actually backlashed, so that's pretty good for her. And so to the news that I was going to share with you guys, the important stuff, I am going to do a giveaway of some Hamel Outdoors merch, probably a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and a hat. If we hit 1,000 subscribers by the first of the year, so January 1st of 2022. I know it's a long ways away, but I wanted to give you guys a fair shake at it. So yeah, like I said, January 1st of 2022, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a random giveaway. All the subscribers on the channel, I will just go through and I'll either figure it out, I'll put some names in a hat or do some numbers like I did with the super clean giveaway. But make sure, this is really important, make sure when you subscribe that you hit the little button so I can tell who actually, like, the name of the person who is subscribed, because some people just hit the subscribe button, not the bell, so I can't tell like what account it's under, yada yada. And obviously, you know, if we do hit that thousand mark in the winter here and I can't tell who the winner is, obviously, then I guess you don't win. So make sure you subscribe, hit that button, hit the bell, I should say, obviously hit the subscribe button as well. So yeah, if we hit 1,000 subscribers by January 1st of 2022, I will give away a Hamel Outdoors merch bundle pack. And yeah, I think you guys can do it. Just keep sharing the videos like you guys are doing, liking them, sharing, commenting. Just drive a bunch of traffic to the channel. I'm loving it. I'm having a blast. And yeah, as freaking always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.